Welcome to Faithful Hearts Equine Learning Services instructional videos. Today we're going to be talking about leading a horse in and out of a gate and leading a horse for a session when it has a rider. So to start with today, I'm going to use Jack to show you how to safely go in and out of a gate when you have other horses in the area that may be trying to come with you. Walk on. Gate, you want to make sure that you're aware of where the other horses are and if they're approaching, so you don't accidentally let horses out. Now I have another horse that's kind of in the way when I need to go through this gate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the gate away from me, and I'm going to stand in the gap while I send my horse through first. Shut the gate on her. Now, say if we needed to come back in and she's still standing right here in the way, it's going to be the same thing. I'm just going to stand in the opening and block her and send my horse through. And shut the gate. And get him to turn back around. And then I can latch the gate. So when you begin leading a horse for a session and it has a rider on its back, some of the problems that we can run into during classes is that the horse is either going too fast or too slow and it's not matching the steps of the horse leader. Most of the horses are trained to match your pace. So if I start walking faster, the horse should keep up with me. If I slow down, the horse should slow down. That doesn't always happen, so I'm going to show you a couple of ways to correct that without making the client or the rider aware of the correction. So to start with, you're always going to lead the horse from the horse's left side. You're going to hold your rope folded or in a figure eight, never wrapped around your hand. And when we begin, we're going to say, walk on to the horse, or you're going to wait for the rider to cue the horse to walk on. And sometimes you might even be asked to wait for the horse to respond to the rider first. It just depends on where that rider is in their abilities. So, walk on. So if this horse starts getting a little fast, and I need him to slow down and match my steps, I'm going to do a series of half halts. So I'm going to be tugging on his rope. It might be attached to the bit or his halter in a series of little short, gentle tugs, okay? What you don't want to do is start pulling with a steady pressure and sticking your elbow into the horse's neck and shoulder. That usually just causes the horse to start having a tug of war with you. So, short half halts. And the horse normally will start to lower his head and shorten his steps and match your pace. And you can do it very discreetly without making the client or the rider aware of you correcting the horse. The other thing that you might have to correct is if this horse is really, really lazy for whatever reason, if it's hot, if he's tired, what you can do is increase your energy. Stand up a little straighter, maybe lean forward a little bit, cluck to the horse, have your voice be a little bit more excited, and the horse will generally pick up on your energy. You can also tug the rope forward a little bit. You want to cluck. You want to walk faster and tug the rope. Get that horse to be a little bit more energized. You want to avoid looking at the horse when you're trying to get it to walk faster. When we whoa the horses, usually we'll look at them first and say, whoa, that's their cue to halt. So if we're looking at them, trying to get them to go faster, they can become confused and think that we want them to slow down and stop. The other problems that we could possibly run into during sessions is if your horse becomes disrespectful and you feel that you need to give it a correction. Now, we have to be very careful about that because we don't want to increase the stress level of our clients. You don't ever want to give a harsh correction or cause a horse to have a reaction during a class. What we suggest you do is just keep the horse a little bit further away from you. Give a little bit more distance between you and the horse. Back that horse off a little bit. Keep his face away from your hand. Give him a little bit more rope. Length of rope between his jaw and your hand. So we're going to have the horse stay further away from us here. Okay, so the last thing I'll point out is that always remember to check your mental state before you come help with the session. Whatever you have carrying with you, burdens, stresses, tensions, leave it at the gate and be present and focused with your horse and with your rider. So horses, they always pick up on our emotions. If you're tense, the horse is going to be tense. It's going to cause our client to be tense. And some of our clients are much more sensitive to our actions and our tone of voice. So always keep those things in mind. Always use positive reinforcement, positive praise with the client, with the horse. If you're having trouble with your horse, just discreetly let the instructor know that you need a little bit of help. One thing that you can do, you can circle the horse around back to the rail. You can bring the horse to the middle and just quietly let the instructor know that you need a little bit of assistance. And that way we're not causing the client to have any more stress. We want the clients to leave here feeling better than when they arrived and feeling really good about their session that they had with you today. Any questions, post in the comments. I'd be happy to chat with you. Thanks for watching.